Did you know dementia impacts more than 55 million people worldwide? According to the World Health Organization, there are nearly 10 million new cases every year. In Flanders, over 140,000 people live with dementia. It has very high impact on people living with dementia and their family and caretakers. Hello, my name is Ilse Smets and I'm a community pharmacist from Antwerp. Since 2018, I've been taking part in the FAZODEM project. FAZODEM is a Dutch abbreviation meaning pharmaceutical care for people with dementia. The project is a collaboration between FAM, the Flemish representation of pharmacists, the Centre of Expertise Dementia Flanders, and the Flemish government. FAZODEM is a unique and trendsetting project leading towards a dementia plan as advised by the World Health Organization. Since 2017, dementia is recognized as a public health priority by the World Health Organization. Member states are encouraged to create and operationalize a dementia plan based on action areas such as considering dementia a health priority, creating awareness, risk reduction, diagnosis, treatment, care and support, support for dementia caregivers, information systems for health data, research and innovation. Based on these action points, FAZODEM aims to help the Flemish community pharmacists recognize the early symptoms of dementia, inform caregivers about dementia, and optimize the use of medication for people with dementia. Data show that 86% of the public faithfully visit the same community pharmacist in Flanders. That makes them often the first person to speak to in case of small illnesses, especially in neighborhoods lacking family doctors. Community pharmacists are known for their easy accessibility. It comes as no surprise that over 90% of our Flemish colleagues come into contact with people with dementia. Pharmacists are also known as being the medication experts and are generally trusted by the public. My colleague pharmacist Ellen Morse worked closely with the Expertise Centre Dementia to research how community pharmacists could improve their care for people with dementia and their main caretakers. It became obvious that community pharmacists were more than happy to take part in dementia care, but they felt insecure in doing so. Talking about dementia is still taboo. The first goal of the FAZODEM project was to develop tools to support community pharmacists in their role. This resulted in a big folder containing all the necessary information a community pharmacist could possibly need while doing their job. The first draft of this document was tested in a group of community pharmacies in the south of Antwerp. My team and I were happy to take part in this test. Eline improved the documents based on the feedback she received from the testing pharmacies. The finished document folder contains basic information about dementia, the progress and the current treatment, information about the different types of medications, tools to help recognize the early symptoms of dementia, information and tools to support the caregivers, and an overview of the complete Flemish support system for people with dementia. More than 1,000 of these document folders were distributed over the Flemish pharmacies. From 2018 till 2020, over 500 pharmacists were trained about this subject. A second type of training, using real-life cases, was added later to stimulate the pharmacist in using the tools in the document folder. A third type of training, focusing specifically on communication, was attended by over 1,000 colleagues. Not only did the participating pharmacists receive an update about the current diagnosis and medical treatment of dementia, but they also learned new communication skills in answering questions about dementia from patients, their caregivers and family. The participants scored these trainings as being good to very good. Simultaneously, the FAZODEM project leader and I had the chance to inform the public about this new role for the community pharmacist on the so-called praatcafés. This is a get-together for people who care for a person with dementia, organized by the Centre of Expertise Dementia Flanders. On these evenings, a specific subject regarding dementia is discussed. I felt honored to have had the chance to talk with so many people about the FAZODEM project and to inform the public that they could now talk to their community pharmacist about their concerns regarding dementia. By training the community pharmacist in a very hands-on way, they could generally improve their care for people with dementia in terms of early recognition, communication with patients and their caregivers, and of course, optimizing medication for these patients. The current role of the easy accessible community pharmacist is not only underused in terms of early recognition of the first symptoms of dementia, but also in prevention. In September 2018, the Flemish community pharmacists took part in the Sani Memorix campaign. During this prevention campaign, boxes labeled as a vaccine against dementia were distributed. Inside this box, there was an information leaflet about the importance of a healthy lifestyle. The campaign was considered very successful and was the result of a collaboration between VAN, the Expertise Center Dementia Flanders, the Alzheimer Liga, and the Flemish Institute for Healthy Living. Past May, this prevention campaign was repeated by the same partners and the Flemish government under the name 2 voor de prijs van 1, meaning the healthy lifestyle we are all well aware of for a healthy heart is also beneficial for a healthy brain. You get 2 benefits for the price of 1, a bargain, so to say. Messages about prevention shouldn't be a one-time shot, but a continued effort to inform the public. Therefore, it is important that community pharmacists can take up their role to inform patients about a healthy lifestyle. Being an easy, accessible healthcare practitioner, they are perfectly placed in doing so. We believe it to be very important for community pharmacists to remain involved in simplifying care for people with dementia. This can be by delivering medication at home, preparing medication in daily doses, being able to communicate to the family doctor about behavioral changes, etc. Nearly all of my elderly patients wishes to be able to live in their own home for as long as possible. The FAZODEM project therefore stimulated the deliberation between pharmacists and family doctors in order to obtain this goal for people with dementia. In order to being able to continue this project, we must find a solution to compensate the investment of time of the pharmacist. Being able to make time for the patient and their caregivers is very important in dementia care. Secondly, pharmacists have to continue to perform their role as medication specialists. FAZODEM stimulated the community pharmacists to play their part in medication review and optimization for people with dementia, and this in deliberation with the family doctor and nurse. As pharmacists, we know perfectly which medication is less suited for people with dementia. Improvement of the pharmaceutical software to register this in a personal file of the patient is a necessity. Thirdly, pharmacists play a crucial role in therapy compliance and look for solutions in cases where compliance is poor. We hope to continue the FAZODEM project and these lessons learned in a new Flemish dementia plan in the future. Pharmacists should be compensated correctly because of their expertise in prevention, early recognition of dementia, personalized care, deliberation with other healthcare professionals, and their specific medication expertise. To wrap things up, the most important thing I'd like you to remember about the FAZODEM project is the empowerment of 500 Flemish community pharmacists in their care for people with dementia. This unique and trend-setting initiative creates awareness about dementia, acts on risk reduction, informs about current treatment, care and support, and stimulates support for dementia caregivers by community pharmacists. FAZODEM therefore meets most of the action points as recommended by the World Health Organization. Over 1,000 community pharmacists have improved their skills in communicating with and caring for people with dementia and their caregivers. 2 successful prevention campaigns for the public have been organized so far. Every day, the Flemish community pharmacists try to give the best possible care for people with dementia. Our main goal is to implement this project and these lessons learned in the new Flemish dementia plan. I hope by hearing this, you are as motivated and inspired as I am to improve care for people living with dementia. Thank you for watching.